such indecency. I believe we have a friendly, no harm done then. But do avoid how marvelous.
Riker's lips tremble impatiently as his eyes dart to your pack.
Show it to me.
Riker reverently slides his fingers across the tablet.
Exceptional. Truly, the bond can be broken. Our bargain is almost complete. I will teach you what I know. You will be bonded to the source. You will channel it in great volume.
Riker closes his eyes and spreads his arms, then begins to recite a vivid incantation.
I call to the souls of the dead. Your remains, the stone garden's eternal burden, descend from the hall. Surrender your source to the vessel before me.
Riker's voice grows even louder until his words echo from every crevice in the chamber.
Swan and Rince, Crossley and Locke, Quincy, Keller, Harkwood, Haran, an essence yours no longer. Souls and source come forth. Cross to the void, so that she might awaken.
The words wrap themselves around you, then slip through your pores. You feel as if you could skate upon water or leap among the clouds. You are no longer less, but more.
Your well overflows, Godwoken. But I will stay as true to my word as I can. Accept this gift from the spirits of the Stone Garden in lieu of the mastery you already possess, and thus I can no longer offer. But you mustn't leave just yet. There is one other promise I need to keep. A shame it has to be this way. I was just getting fond of you.
a wanted woman.
The spirit's eyes turn to slits and his mouth purses. He says nothing.
If you seek to strengthen your bond to the source, I've nothing left to show you and nothing left to say. Take what you must from my home, but my memories and masteries, they remain with me.
His sneer is now a gash, wide and gruesome. You can barely believe one spirit could harbor so much contempt. His face only contorts further, a testament to his unmitigated contempt. Tendrils of source snake from you to him and from him to you. Your mind leaps from one of Riker's memories to the next. You struggle to control the visions as they rush past your inner eye. The graveyard. You look down at your mangled hand, then towards a shimmering spirit standing ahead. A feast awaits. You reach out your gnarled hand. The victimized spirit writhes in agony as you siphon its source into your failing body. Your hand straightens before your very eyes. The wrinkles smooth and the age spots fade. The pulsing blue veins that once crisscrossed are now unseen, hidden under newly taut skin. Your efforts are useless. Your hold on Riker's spirit has weakened, and a final vision crashes into view. You slip on your spectacles and hold the parchment to your eyes. As the script comes into focus, you see the words Black Ring near the bottom, and you are thrust into the reality to become fully you.
There is but one promise I have ever regretted making. One deal I have ever sought to break. That tablet, the template to the Sworn Breaker. It was the key to my freedom. Alas, I remain sworn. Yet, I take some comfort in knowing that the Black Ring comes for you, Godwoken. The lone wolves will collect on their contract.
You couldn't imagine it possible, but the spirit's scorn only grows. Riker may be silent, but his feelings are hardly secret. The spirit offers no resistance, but instead spreads his arms as if to welcome his fate. But you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
Where have you been? In case you hadn't noticed, Lucid darling, the Void is here. It's the Void. Nothing is safe from it. I can see that you're ready to move on, though. You've done what you needed to do. Finally. We're headed to a place called the Nameless Isle, though place is perhaps a simple word for it.
The thing places a hand over your heart, and you suddenly feel it. An unmistakable pull in a new and distant direction.
Remember, Losa, what comes next is for you, and you alone. If another Godwoken surpasses you, you'll have no control over what comes next. You'll have to fight. Fight with everything you have. Everything we have. But I will be with you. I will guide you. Stand by you. I will watch as you drink from the wellspring, and as its source surges into you. The Void will be overcome, and you will be the God of Gods. And I'll be right there with you. The Nameless Isle awaits you.
You jolt back to the world, stumbling forward. You've been told that there can be only one. You've been told that you'll eventually...
Of use for neither gods nor men. I myself am the island that is my destination. You, a mere port along the way I tolerate, for the time being.
Voidwoken! Damnable bloody Voidwoken! Well, that's that. I always knew I'd die for Rivellon. I just didn't expect it was going to be in a small basement. In Driftwood, of all places. At least now you know where to go. I was dying anyway. The Magister's purging made certain of that. I should probably send the Void a thank you bouquet. At least they were efficient about it. No. Today my death is not important. All that matters is that you find Malady and tell her the location of the Council. Just be wary. She is immensely powerful, and she is on our side, but she will not be pleased about, well, my parting. She may ask you to honor an old bargain that I had struck with her. Do not accept. Her business is with me, and me alone.
She glances at her body once more, a grim look on her face.
You need to go, Godwoken. But I have one last request. My last wish, as it were. I want a statue. Something modest. A simple piece of marble and gold on the steps of the cathedral, glaring out over arcs.
Meister Siever's shoulders slump, a tired, melancholic grin on her muzzle.
I would have liked to see that city again. Just once more. Give them hell, Godwoken.
It seems to be the code to a safe. Better hang on to this.
The spirit of an elegant elf...
You can see me. A godwoken vampirism to consume a being.
What's on your mind?
His eyes attest to a desperation you've never seen him acknowledge in any way whatsoever before. He seems restless, angry, on the cusp of a tempest you never expected could ruffle his unshakable demeanor.
Finally, I found her. Finally, I found her, only to lose her again. It's unthinkable, unbearable, to know she's in the hands of such villains. Aye.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
Can't you hear the bells are ringing?
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
He looks at you like a bull ready to charge, but reins in his temper.
You're exceedingly lucky. I've a certain degree of fondness for you. Just let me.
He closes his eyes and begins to chant an old mantra. His voice mesmerizes, and as he calms, you too feel serenity descend upon the scene.
There. Much better. I apologize for my irritability just now. What you don't realize is... Tell me, have you ever been in love?
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an
Not
idiot.
too many, unfortunately. Suffice to say, I am in love. In such a way that is the very core of my entire existence. My empire and my throne, I must have them back, there's no question about it. My offspring of dragons, I will see them born. Divinity itself, by all means, I crave it. But above all, above any of them, I cherish
Curiosity kills the
her.
cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
You've got to pick and choose that.
willing to risk your joy for one night with a lizard. And I'm saying,
I...
you're an idiot.
Well, of course, that doesn't mean I'm not very fond of you as well. It is just that...
And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
But I want to explain, I do. You must know she is my deepest desire, that I've longed for since my soul slipped into consciousness. To see her taken away from me now, after our first meeting,
Kills the cat.
it rends the heart.
For joy. You're willing to risk for joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
Words that mend. I thank you for them. I will scour this world in search of Sadha, and if by mortal means she eludes me, I will take Divinity for the purpose. The Council of the Seven and the powers of Divinity call us. Let's heed them, shall we?
You've got to pick who you can trust.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to
Gods
war
know,
joy.
though they are a nuisance. Believe me, a prince of the House of War survives his first attempts at assassination in the crib. His mother is not so much his keeper as his bodyguard, though I must admit these fellows are rather tenacious. Do you tire of their attempts? Precisely. And it's precisely this sort of understanding that makes me appreciate our journey together. Quite a novel thing for me, this together concept. How about yourself?
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for
How
one
lucky
night
you
with
are,
a
then, to have my exalted companionship in your party.
You're an idiot.
I'm in rather good spirits after that invigorating fight, so I think I'll return the compliment. It's good to have you around.
Got to pick who you can trust.
I can't say I've ever given them much thought. They're no more than an elven curiosity as far as I'm concerned, obsessed with the idea of becoming sentient bark. Wonderful material once chopped, though, I'll give you that.
And you can't be
Just look at the Lady Vengeance.
if they can get Alexander.
One night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
You're right about that. What is right here?
A war owl swoops down from the sky and delivers a message for the Red Prince. Red Prince, I am the one who has been hunting you, but you cling to life all too tenaciously. We must speak of the reason for your expulsion from the ancient empire, and we must speak of the Red Princess. Find me on the Nameless Isle at the Temple of Zor Stissa. In the presence of the goddess, let war and shadow meet.
Means let us partake in the art.
Second time's a charm? Or have I asked too much of you?
Keep distant. My own demons haunt me too closely. I cannot also bear the burden of yours.
No, sir. Good to see you again. Up to you.
We remain vulnerable while at anchor. Better to make for the open ocean at first convenience, don't you think? Have you made any progress with my request, dear? Have you found that tablet? Excellent. Why, I knew I could rely on you. That is all for now, darling. My thanks. Here, a little token for all your efforts so far. Now, I'd better study this tablet. Be on your way now, my dear. Reaper's Coast lies nearby. When you are ready to sail elsewhere, I shall bring you there.
I haven't felt this for...
A lake of death fog, and the bridge appears to be down.
Someone wants
A
to
hidden bridge.
visitors.
Clever. Very clever. There must be a way across. I see a trap nearby. I seem to have made it. What luck.
Greetings and salutations. Have no fear, we mean you no harm. No harm, no harm, no harm, no harm, no harm.
The being sniffs the air in your direction and licks his lips. He moves a couple of paces towards you, his eyes hungry and entranced. He abruptly slaps himself in the face and halts his advance.
My manners, master would not be pleased. He awaits you west of here. He will not harm you. Others may.
He doesn't respond at first. Instead, he stares, consuming you with his eyes. He bites his frayed lower lip, drawing blood.
Master is master. He wants you to go to him west of here.
He barely seems to notice your repeated question at first. His eyes are dark pools in which your reflection is drowning.
You are so delicious. Please, go west. My master awaits. A servant.
He wrings his hands as he answers you, wrings them bloody.
Loyal and hungry. Go now. Save your questions for master. Spare me your presence.